popular demand, we're going to be using the same combination of stamp sets that we used earlier, Forever Fern, Delicate Dahlias and Wildcats, because the results were so pretty. So these are the new colours we're going to be using. Again, I did not pick these. These came out of a hat, as it were, a virtual hat. And so they are Cinnamon Cider, Poppy Parade, Granny Apple Green, Highland Heather, Flirty Flamingo and Soft Suede. And at the moment, these are proving a little bit problematic, this combination, because people are finding it hard to, you know, figure out what to do with these. So that's why we thought we'd go with a familiar layout, the wreath. And we will also go for some stamps that I know work really well together. So just gonna, oh, let's see if that can be seen. Let's see if I can see who's on the live chat. Hello and welcome everybody. Oh no, I've signed into the wrong thing. Hello, hello. Do say hello if you're watching live. Okay, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you for joining me. Yes, this is the third challenge of the day, colour challenge, and if you want to have a go using these colours, please do. So kind of my instinct is to go with Poppy Parade for this, because it seems to be the darkest colour that has been chosen. So we'll see how it works out. Hello, Joanna Barnes. Nice to see you. And just getting my computer up so I can see who's around. How's your day been, Joanna? Have you been out in the sunshine? So I have done one wreath with this set before, and it's such a great big flower that yeah, it's a big one. I'm tempted to go for 3 there, although I think I might have made a mistake, but never mind, we'll keep going. We'll try and do a wreath going round. I end up going 2 up here. So remember to ink this stamp, you know, well, because it has lots of delicate elements to it. Okay. Just going to keep going. Yeah, as I said, it's a big one. Right, I'm going to leave that there a sec and come in now and add some leaves. So we do have Cinnamon Cider, Granny Apple Green and Soft Suede, which to me are the kind of the leaves, the colours that could be used as foliage. The Flirty Flamingo and Highland Heather, I'm thinking, lend themselves more towards being a flower. So we'll keep those for later. So here we go with the Cinnamon Cider. I'm just going to add some florals, some leaves in here. And I'm stamping this bearing in mind this is not going to be a standalone wreath that's going to be put up. This is going to be cut up into cards, so I don't have to worry too much about it being a precise circle. That's not what we're kind of aiming for. The reason that we do a circle is just so that we get an interesting rephrase that, so that we have a basis to work from, so we have a structure just to kind of help us get started. But it doesn't mean we have to be beholden to it. It's, you know. Okay, so we're just adding different bits here and there. All right, now I'm wondering whether to come in with a slightly different texture. I've got here, I think this, maybe this long one. This time we'll use the soft suede. Yeah, I know I'm kind of using it quite a bit at the moment too, Joanna. It is very nice. So I'm filming this on July the 17th, 2021, and this stamp is going to be available to the public on the 3rd of August, for those of you who are waiting. And if you are a demonstrator, you can earn it for free now. So you just place an order of £90. You can earn it for free. So it's going to be part of the new celebration offering. So in the past few years, we've had celebration running for 3 months, January, February, March. This year, it's the first year Stampin' Up! Have decided to do it a bit differently. And we're going to be doing celebration from, we did do it in January and February, now we're doing it in August and September. So it's a period where you can earn free products when you spend money, or if you have a party, you can also earn free products. So if you spend over £275, or if you are able to do a party with some friends. When I say a party, it's basically an order. If you put an order in of that amount, there's an additional freebie stamp set that you could get, which I can't show you the picture just yet. I'll be able to show you on the 3rd of August. Okay, so that's some leaves gone in there. Still got space for more leaves. That's fine, we'll come in later. So I'm thinking let's go back in then with this flower. And I'm thinking the pink. Now, where's the one that I did earlier? Oh, I just showed everybody on the Zoom and then I put it down somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, so just a reminder, the one that I did earlier was with different colours. And so we've got this early espresso here, and then we used Cajun Craze for the flowers. So this time we're using the red for the flowers, and I think if we go to pink, that would look fine. Oh, I'll just put that flower. Oh, there it is. Hi, Janine. Okay, so this flower does look quite nice clustered together. So I'm kind of looking for gaps to pop this pink flower now. We have a space there. Okay, looking cute. Right, I'm really happy with that. Very, very nice. Then we do have this beautiful leaf here, which I'm thinking of using the Granny Apple Green. Now this is going to brighten the whole wreath now, because Granny Apple Green is just one of those really zingy, happy greens. So I'm just going to pop this in. Now I know it's looking a little bit dark at the moment, but it will lighten up. It is quite a big leaf, so I'm not sure having it stamped coming away from the small flower actually works. Oh, I've just thought of a solution for that. When I've done all these whole leaves, I'm going to try and just ink up a portion of it, because I've got a feeling that it would look better partially inked to stamp behind these smaller flowers. The proportion is not quite right. Okay, right, so my idea is, when I actually look at this stamp, I can see that we've got these two leaves are kind of connected, whereas this one isn't. So what we could try and do is just ink up one part. So we're going to try very carefully to see if I can ink up just that single leaf, and where I've got like a little flower here. Are you serving up? Okay, great. I managed to get a bit of green on there, but never mind. Okay, I'll try and be a bit more careful how I do that. But see, I can just ink up a little portion of it. It is a little tricky. Let's try it again. Oh, there we go. Oh, see, I've got ink on there. Ah, dear. Right, let's try it again. So you just need to check you've got no ink anywhere else. Let's try in here. There we go. Right, so yeah, so if you're careful, you can ink up just that tiny little bit there. So there we go. Right, so that's that leaf in now. So I want to bring back, oh, and oh, by the way, there is that tiny weeny little leaf. I forgot about that one. So actually, if you want to stamp some small leaves, I forgot about that one. So if you want to stamp some small leaves behind those little flowers, you can do that. Okay, let's move on from that. So this is the other stamp set that we wanted to use. I'm going to have a look and see if this would look good anywhere. I'm sensing I haven't really got space again. There is this tiny little leaf cluster. Let's have a look, see if that would look nice. I'm just going to stamp it off to the side though, because I haven't stamped this up before. Okay, so let's see how that would look over there. I'll cover up that boo-boo that I made. Oh, that's quite cute. So this is the first time me using this one. Now it is very solid though. There's no kind of distinctive style or watercolor style about this leaf. So whereas the leaf that I stamped earlier, you can see there's variegation, there is no variations with that leaf. There is like a little line through the middle, but it is solid. So just be aware of that. Okay, so let's start adding this gorgeous leaf in, and I'm thinking of using some early espresso because it would look nice on top of some of the cinnamon cider that I did earlier. Right. And you know what, I'm not going to apologize for when I found a system that works, just to keep going with it, because sometimes you want to do some crafting and you don't actually want to overthink, because you just want to enjoy the process and know that you're going to come out with something at the end of the day that is beautiful. And you know, there's time for playing and just experimenting, but sometimes you want to just create and know that it's going to work. So I knew that this combination of stamps works because I did it earlier in the day, and so what I was faced with was a potentially tricky group of colours that were just, you know, thrown up by the computer. So because I didn't want to then have to worry about the combination of stamps, I went with one that I knew worked, so that I could focus more on how the colours were going to work. So I would suggest that, you know, you don't have to make life too difficult for yourself if you have sort of set a challenge or you're taking part in a challenge. So, oh, I just love the delicacy of this. So pretty. Okay, so the final colour is this one here, Highland Heather, and I'm going to do what I did before, which was to create kind of faux little areas of very tiny flowers. So I'm just going to stamp over and over and over like so to create like little mists almost of tiny blossoms. I'm going to dot those around. And so if you didn't know this was from the Wildcat stamp set and supposed to look like cheetah marks, you know, I don't think you'd realise. Right, and then that teamed with the dottage from Forever Fern. Just makes it even look even more so like just a little puff of delicate flowers. So it's a good combination, isn't it? Yeah, it just works so well. No, if it's not broke, don't fix it. If it works, it works. Just thinking I could do with something up there. Gap there. Oh, little ant has arrived on my desk. Oh, go. Sorry, Ant, you're going to have to go. So now I'm looking for those kind of white spaces that appear sometimes, and trying to disguise those a little bit with the dottage. Okay, I'm thinking we probably need a little bit more red in here somewhere. I'm wondering whether to stamp some leaves in the red. I know that might sound a little crazy, but we do need some more red in here somewhere. So I'll test it out, see what happens. Ooh, I actually really like it. Ooh, look at that. Oh, you could make a hydrangea out of the leopard stamp. Oh yeah. I'm loving the red against some of the green and so on. I know why I like this now. They remind me of amaranth flowers. I saw them being used loads in floral arrangements over the last couple of years. I think this is why I love it so much. Oh, love it. Okay, there we go, guys. So I forgot in the last tutorial to show you how the one sheet wonder would look cut up. So I'll just quickly show you how these templates kind of work. So that was the last video that I did. So here I have a template drawn onto a piece of clear plastic, and this just sort of shows you what would happen if you were to cut this up into 3 slimline cards, or if you were to do it as perhaps, you know, 6 pieces. But you can create all sorts of different templates, different sizes, just to see what would happen if you were to cut them up. So we call this kind of like auditioning your one sheet wonders, just to see how they would look. Actually, that looks really lovely. I like that. Let's bring this one on, see what would happen with this one. Yeah, that would look good too. Let's see what it would look like that way. So this is for like quite really slim line cards. That would look great. I love that. Okay, so let's see what this would look like now cut up. So if this was to be cut up into 9 pieces, that's what that would look like. But also from here you can see what would happen if they were going to be cut up into, sorry, I'm just moving my camera. You could do some slimline cards like so. And let's get another sheet. But also, if you're going to cut this up into 3 pieces, there we go. So it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't actually really matter that I didn't do a perfect circle. It's fine, but yet you get this lovely little bit of white space going around on all the pieces. So if you just look at each kind of panel, they would all look really beautiful as a standalone card. Of course, you can use this as a, you know, for scrapbooking. If you wanted to, you know, put a photograph or a set of photographs through this, that's fine. But, you know, maybe you just need to think about what your layout before you do it. But there we go. So that was, let's just go over the colours again. Cinnamon Cider, Poppy Parade, Soft Suede, Granny Apple Green, Flirty Flamingo and Highland Heather. Really unlikely kind of pairing, really unlikely, but it kind of works. And we've got Forever Fern, Delicate Dahlias, or Dahlias, and Wildcats. So there we go. Have fun, guys, with that combination, and I look forward to seeing what you guys create. So lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, I think it's my favourite of the day as well, Janine. Yeah, that one it's pretty spectacular, isn't it? Yeah, you can go quite dark with this Dahlia stamp because it's distinctive. So it really just shows up the detail so well. And also pairing it with Forever Fern is great as well, because that's a distinctive style stamp. So you've got similar styled stamps going together, which just works really well. So there you have it. Right, take care everybody. Thank you for joining me today, and see you guys again soon. Bye.